Welcome to Mac Jackal. I'm Dan McCright. This is Jackie and our little son Lenny. And today we're going to talk about how we stay warm in the cold in a camper like this. This camper is only about 80 square feet, so it's not very big. So you would think it'd be pretty easy to keep warm. But we've got 8 windows in here. They're all single pane, so we lose a lot of heat there. We've also got 2 fans on the roof, plus an escape hatch. Another place where heat likes to leave. We've got a giant back door that's not very well insulated. We've got a side door. And of course, we're up off the ground so air can flow underneath the trailer, also cooling us down. So how do we stay warm in here? So first of all, as you can see, we have a really nice little wood stove back here. This is a Cubic mini wood stove. This is the Cub model. It's pretty small, but the company actually makes a bigger one too. I'll put a link in the description. I actually made a video all about that stove. And so if you're interested, check that out. So surprisingly enough, this little stove puts out a ton of heat. So that is our only source of heat, and that thing does a great job. So the next thing is, how do we combat all these single pane windows and all these areas that lose a lot of heat? Well, what we do is we bought this roll of foil insulation. I'll put a link in the description. This stuff's pretty cheap and it works really good. And we basically just cut it for the windows, and we put them in the windows when we sleep at night or during the day when it's really cold. And we also cut them and we put them up in the fans and anywhere where we're gonna lose heat. And this stuff just reflects the heat right back into the space and helps to keep us warm. We've also got that in the back door, and this whole trailer is insulated. We've got 2-inch pink foam insulation throughout this whole thing, so that helps us a lot. Another way we combat the cold is actually the orientation of the trailer. We've got the nose facing northwest, so when that wind comes out of the north with all that cold weather, it's actually bouncing off the nose, and our bathroom up there is a bit of an airlock between the living space and that cold weather, and that actually makes a huge difference. If we wanted to make things even better, we could actually skirt the outside of the trailer. You could use plywood, or they make material to skirt things like an RV. We could also use this foam stuff as well, and that would help keep that cold air from getting under the trailer, which is going to make things colder. When we're sleeping on a nice thick mattress. And one thing we do once in a while is we actually bring an electric blanket in, and we've got it plugged in, and in the middle of the night when the fire goes down or we get kind of cold, I just click that on and it kind of helps warm us right back up. We've got a 0-degree double sleeping bag, and of course clothing and all that stuff is going to help you stay warm. I'm not going to go down that road. To give you an example, we stayed down in Missouri when it was really cold at night, and I just get out of bed in the middle of the night and keep the fire fed, so I wake up once or twice in the night, depending on how cold it is, and stack it full of oak. That's right, buddy. When we built this trailer, we built it with summer in mind and traveling to warm places, but here we are in the winter, so we make do with what we got. That's why we got the wood-burning stove. That's why we bought this foil stuff, and so far, it's treated us really well. If you got any value in this video, hit subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.
In this video,
Your head is cut off.
perfect. Exactly how I want it.